Hello friends, my name is Tara Davis with Busy Bees Homestead, and this is my very first YouTube video. So welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys can learn with me and grow with me, and we can come up with all kinds of stuff, because this is my favorite thing to do. I love to play around with different flavors and everything, and I'm a freeze dryer. Well, I'm not a freeze dryer, but I have a freeze dryer. I've been freeze drying for a little over a year now, and I absolutely love it. My favorite thing to do is the fruits and stuff. I absolutely love doing the fruits. I love to spice it up. I like to, make a few different flavors and stuff and try different stuff. So I'm hoping that that's what we can do on this channel, is just learn all kinds of different stuff. So welcome. And today I think I'm going to start with strawberries. I do a strawberry in the slices, but I top it off with a homemade cream cheese frosting, and it's strawberries and cream, and it is melt in your mouth delicious. So that's what we're going to do today. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Saturday! I don't normally work on Saturdays, but I got a lot to do, so I thought I'd come on in and get some of these strawberries washed up. So what I'm doing now, these are not our local strawberries yet. Still patiently waiting on that. But these are from Florida, and they're really good. We had some at my daughter-in-law's bridal shower last weekend, and they're super good and super juicy. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna dump them in here, and then I'm gonna give them a quick vinegar bath to clean them up and get them nice and clean before I slice them up and put them on a tray, and then put them in the freezer. I'm gonna freeze them overnight before I put my favorite dollop of cream cheese on top. Put down. And I will kind of go through here and pick out the ones that aren't good and ripe yet, because I just don't like that. I want the good flavor when I freeze dry them. This open, so I can just kind of go through here and eyeball these. Look at that one. That's a big old strawberry. See, if they got a lot of green on them like that, that's not for today. Not for today. That one is just, it's pink, it's not red. Not today. That one is a no-go. But don't worry, they won't go to waste. I'll save them, take them home, eat them later. Shake them around a little bit so I can get to the bottom, see what's underneath. Okay, I think these look okay. So what I'm gonna do now is just go give them a quick vinegar bath. I'm gonna clean them in some distilled vinegar, and then we'll get ready to slice them. All right, I'll see you at the slicer. Vinegar in there. I'm just gonna move them around. Wash them good. So I'm gonna let them sit in this for a little while I get everything else ready. All right. So I got the berries all washed and ready now. So what I'm gonna do now is cut the tops off all these berries. I'm gonna put the tops back in here because waste not, want not. The tops will go back home to my actual homestead, and I will feed my animals on the homestead. They love it when I do fruit because they get all the scraps. So I'm gonna cut the tops off a few of them, and then I'll break out the slicer. Strawberries are my weakness. Like just sitting here slicing them up, just to smell them. I love strawberries. I love everything about the upcoming spring season. Strawberries, watermelon. I'm gonna freeze dry some watermelon too. It's like nature's cotton candy. And I do put toppings and stuff on mine. Not always, I will do some regular just strawberries and stuff, but to me it's like, I'm still making candy. I'm just making a little healthier version of candy. Okay, so let's start with this. I'm gonna break out the big berry slicer. It takes me a while to do this, but I do love the little slicer. I've went through like 4 different slicers trying to figure out, you know, which ones work the best. And I always wind up breaking them because they usually have the little wires on there, and I do so much fruit and the wires just can't hold on. So this one here has like, it's like metal all the way through. I don't know if you can see it, but it's, I guess, a little more heavy duty built because I tend to tear them up. I'm not the slicer's best friend. slicer off Amazon. And you know what? I have another slicer too, so we might as well try it and see which one works best. See, this one is the one with the little wires. I tend to break these, but we're gonna try it anyway. This is actually a egg slicer. I use it to slice bananas too, for banana chips and stuff. So let's see. Let me see the difference. It's not bad. I mean, they're both about the same, honestly. It's the heavier duty one's just gonna last me a little longer. So I think I'm just gonna stick with it for now. So now I just take, now if I'm doing regular strawberries, I really don't have to line them up all beautiful like this. I can actually stack some. But these, I'm putting cream cheese on top. So I'm gonna line these up nice and pretty so they can get ready for their little dollop of icing. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Some of them have little bruises. It has like a little bruise or something on it, and it goes to my animals anyway. It doesn't go to waste. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to finish traying up all these trays and get them ready to go into my my extra large Harvest Right freeze dryer. Awesome, I love it. It's one of my best investments because I have the large also, and I tend to use it more for candy now and use the extra large more for fruits because I can get like more than double the fruits in that one, and it seems to take less time on them also. So I'm gonna finish traying these up, and then they're gonna go in the freezer first, because when I put them in the freezer, that will cut down on my time. is actually so satisfying. Just sitting here piecing these things together. It's like doing a puzzle with strawberries. So my husband actually got me the freeze dryer because I like to garden and grow things, and he got me the freeze dryer to preserve our garden harvest and stuff. But I liked it so much, I just played with everything, and it just kind of became an addiction after that. It's like, well, what else can I freeze dry? Well, what can I do now? I want to try something different. So here we are. I got a commercial kitchen now. I'm just freeze drying everything. One tray of strawberries. You can see how big this tray is too. Ready for the freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and put these little stacker things on. Ready for the next tray to go on top. It fits right on top of the tray, so that way I can stack the trays in the freezer. The reason I put them in the freezer is to save time in the actual freeze dryer. Because I'll freeze them overnight, get them good and frozen, and then I'll pull them out and put a dollop of cream cheese icing on top, which I will show you. We'll do that. And before I put them in the freeze dryer. I'm back. Okay, so I've got you over here at my machine now. I'm hoping you guys can see that really good. This is the Harvest Right Extra Large Freeze Dryer. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna hit customize, and I'm just gonna make sure the dry temperature is normal. It's 125, and I don't think you can see that. Let me take it off. There we go. Now you can see it. Okay, so I hit customize, and dry temperature is 125, and I always add like 12 hours of extra dry time. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna keep drying even after the machine senses no moisture.
So that's just like your cushion to keep it, make sure it's good and extra dry. Especially for strawberries, because those seeds can be tricky. They like to hide a little moisture in there. So I always over dry as much as I can. It's not gonna hurt them to add time. It's just gonna make sure they're extra dry. Okay, so 125 dry temperature, extra dry time 12 hours, and I'm just gonna hit save. And then I'm gonna hit start. There we go. And it says wait 15 minutes before loading trays. So that gives me plenty of time. That gives me plenty of time to get my strawberries ready for the trays.
Let's make some icing today. Today we're gonna do cream cheese icing. Super simple. I love this recipe because it's literally just dump, mix, let it cool, and then it's ready to use. So to start with, I've got an 8-ounce bar of butter, and then I use 2 blocks of cream cheese. I will use a bag. Let's see, it is a 32-ounce bag of powdered sugar. It is candy, so I'm using sugar. I use the Happy Homes vanilla, and I will use 2 teaspoons of the vanilla. All right, let's get going. Okay, so first I'm gonna dump the butter in there. Butter, cream cheese, and I do let all this get to room temperature, so it mixes up a whole lot better in the mixer. And the cream cheese is the best part about this recipe, so there's no way I'm wasting what's left on this paper here. Look at that, it was a whole teaspoon on that paper. All right, so now I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And the sugar. See how simple this is? It's just dump and go. I try to make everything as simple as I can. My mixer on low to start with, so the powdered sugar don't come up and choke me to death. Get everything good mixed up, and then once it starts incorporating that powdered sugar in with the butter and the cream cheese, then I'll cut it up a little higher and let it start whipping. So you can see it. Look at that. Oh, it's getting nice and creamy. I'm gonna cut it up a little higher. There we go. My absolute favorite icing. It freeze dries really well because I'll put it on top of the strawberries for my strawberries and cream, and then peaches and cream, and then I do cuties and cream with the little oranges, and it just adds just a dessert texture to it. It's so good, but it's not too hard and crunchy. It's still kind of like melt in your mouth, and it's just amazing. I love it. gonna let this cook up for a little while. Get it nice and airy. Alright. Check it out, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just going to go around the sides of the bowl with my spatula and make sure that none of the butter kind of likes to stick to the side every now and then and not really get good and incorporated in. So that's what I'm doing now. Look at that. Perfect texture, and it took like 5 minutes. Cream cheese icing done. And it's a whole lot better than what you buy at the store. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit, and then when I come back, we're gonna dial up some strawberries. Alright, so I put the icing in my big old piping bag here. Squeeze it down a little bit. I did just get the icing out of the refrigerator, so it's nice and thick. So I'm just going to play with the bag for a minute. Get it a little pliable for me. I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to start dolloping. I like to do it with the star tip. I can't remember what number star tip this is, just the really big one. Just because it just makes it pretty. like to chill it so that way the little star tip holds its shape while I'm getting everything else ready. But it does make it a little harder to get out of the bag because it's cold and it's thicker. There we go. There we go. Now we're rolling. Alright guys, check it out. Look at these beautiful strawberries topped with a homemade cream cheese icing. Getting ready to go into the freeze dryer. Alright, so we'll pop these in. One down, 6 more to go. Alright, so I'm gonna dial up these, and then when I get ready to hit start and get everything going, I'll video it. Okay, so I've got all the trays loaded up. The strawberries are in. ready to go with the cream cheese icing dolloped right on top. I did run out of cream cheese icing. I've got one tray left, so luckily I have the fruit dog treats again. So, dog treats are going in. Alright, so I just shut my door, lock it, I'm gonna hit continue. It says freezing up there, so that lets me know that it started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my valve. That is just gonna be the suction that pulls this door tight. So right now it's just freezing. It doesn't technically need that, but I'm gonna cut it on because if I wait till later, I'll forget to come back. Okay, so the strawberries have been running for, gosh, let's see, they've actually been running for 43 hours right now because they could have come out last night, but I didn't want to come up here really late last night, so I just upped the time so that they ran through the night and I could come first thing in the morning and take them out. So they've been running about 43 hours now. I'm going to take my time down. There we go. That's gonna cut the machine off, process complete. I'm gonna open my valve. There we go. Get that pressure so I can open the door now. I got my little bucket there to catch because the fruits and stuff actually build up a lot of ice in there where it freezes. So all that will have to defrost, and it will defrost right into my little bucket there. There we go. Alright, I am actually going to defrost this now, so I'm just going to hit defrost. There we go. And here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Check out these delicious strawberries. Oh, look, you can tell they're dry. They're dry and they are ready. Let's try one. I love strawberries and I love cream cheese, so the combination of these two together is it's just a snackable dessert right here. All right, bye guys, love you.